stream. Today, I'm obviously playing more Maplestory. But, instead of the usual dailies, well, I mean, I'll do dailies later, but as you can see, I'm level 230 after almost 8 months of playing this character, like, since level 220, and, yeah, 220. And now, I can finally start the Morass storyline, because that one is unlocked at level 230. So, I can finally go to this area. And of course, the quest to get there starts here. And, oh yeah, I also have the sound effects on because, you know, I think there's sound effects. And just in case, I have them enabled. So, yeah. Anyways, so, like, I also have the quest here. The quest is right here. Morass, the flow, but I'm gonna go teleport to the location of the fish. So, we're gonna do that. Also, this explains why the screen is laid out like this right now, because you know, I kind of wanted to have the whole thing zoomed in when I play through it. Anyways, let's get started as we have our flying fish. I can't talk. Flying fish friend here. So yeah, it's also really loud, but that's just Arcana being really loud in audio. Anyways, here, Morass the flow. Flying fish, you're back. Blue. We did it! The forest is rebalanced, and the Arcane River's flow is back to normal. Time to ride the flying fish to the next area. Huh? Is the flying fish sinking? Oh. Ah! Well, that was a wild ride. Somewhere Morass. What is this strange place? It's the edge of the Arcane River. And the fish talks. You can talk now? Oh, this place looks so pretty. Well, this is quite a magical place, and I'm not just a flying fish, you know. But you've never spoken before. I couldn't. But here, near the Morass, where the Urda is more concentrated, things are quite different. Morass? Urda? I knew we went downstream, but I had no idea the Arcane River was this deep. How amazing! And somehow I can't even breathe underwater here. Yes! Isn't that amazing? Oh, and I should introduce myself. I'm the Will of Urda. What do you mean you're the Will of Urda? Oh, nothing special. Just think of me as a proxy for the Urda. Just trying to save the world like you. That sounds pretty special to me. Well, it's a complex story, and we're not safe here. Why don't I provide you with the details later? For now, just follow me off to the right here. This way. Oh my god. This area is so pretty. Oh, yeah, we're gonna encounter enemies. So yeah, things are gonna be a little more difficult here. I think I have enough arcane symbols for the first area to not, like, get me insta-death. Let's see. No, I don't. Never mind. Never mind that. So basically, also something I learned just recently is that I learned how to calculate how much arcane force you need for an area to give you 0 damage. Well, technically 1 point of damage, but you know what I mean. And it's basically Like, for example, the next area you need 40 arcane force. But in order to get it to, like, 150% damage, but you get 1 point of damage in return, you have to multiply 400 by 1.5, and that's how you get the value of how much you need. And as for me, I'm 40 points off. So, I will be getting a lot of damage here. And we also have these anti-AFK enemies. Oh god, it's so loud. Okay. Just came in to give some lust. I noticed I was literally above you on the MS server and we were both streaming. I new to MS, started 2 days ago. I'm just moving around leveling, trying to give us some. Oh, thank you! Anyways, I'm gonna continue the story here. Okay, Morass. Unexpected enemy 1. What are xenoroids doing here? The Urdas here mimic the memories of others. It's a survival technique. They can become their enemy's greatest fear if need be. So, what you see here is from somewhere within your own memory. If everything mimics, then what about you? I learned this form in Choo Choo Island. As a flying fish, I can easily travel by both air and sea. Plus, I like the look. Isn't it pretty? Choo Choo is a fascinating place even for me. A fish with wings is about as strange as a Krylia. Actually, flying fish originated in Maple World. You know, there are quite a few monsters following us. You should thin their numbers a bit before we continue. Well, that was an abrupt change of topic. Okay, 200 would be enough. Okay. Also gonna use the sound effects when I do this because we don't need to hear the enemies cry. Also, I put sound effects really loud because, when was it? At some point, I think it was, I don't know which storyline it was, but I was like playing through one of the storylines and I was like, why is the audio so quiet? And when I messed with sound effects, oh right, now I remember, it was when I played Ark, like when I played Ark by myself, like before I recorded a video, which I created a new character for, I was wondering why the audio was so low, and then I messed with sound effects, and it's because they put the voice acting with the sound effects, which is not the smartest choice. But they did, and and okay, I'm starting to lose my train of thought. Like sound effects. My God, why does this always happen? Okay, give me a moment. Oh, this area is gonna be a pain to collect the prize points. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, like the sound effects are, the voice acting's attached to sound effects, which is why it was so quiet, because I always had sound effects lowered. So it was like, I had to raise it, to be able to hear it, and, yeah. And also I'm putting sound effects on because there are some little, like, extra little additional sounds that play, like, in story cutscenes, so I would have to have it louder. And that explains why the sound effects are really loud in my gameplay of the game. I'm glad I did learn that, like, eventually, because I think the entire Cernium storyline I recorded, streamed back in, the winter, wouldn't be so fun, considering there's a lot of voice acting, and if the sound effects was so low, you wouldn't hear any of the story cutscene stuff. So for some reason, recently my headset keeps messing up. Okay, I'm taking my really slow time. Okay, yeah, I was right about the calculations. And also I learned that the highest arcane level you need, like, which is 880 for like on average for like getting through all the areas, without like in Tenebris, Lamina, what is the area called? Lamina. The highest arcane power there is 880, if I'm correct. And the thing about it is that in order to get 1 point of damage dealt on you in that area, you need maxed out arcane symbols. And basically, looking back at me not upgrading any of my symbols, I have brought on the realization that I should probably do my dailies. And of course, buy the symbols from the event shops as well. Okay, we're gonna skip bounty portals for today, because I want to do other things. Anyways, and I also learned that if anyone wants to attempt the Black Mage fight, the normal one, not the story mode, in the regular game, because, you know, there was the whole event from winter December 2018, when did it come out in global? I think that part of the story was like January 2018. Not 2019. I'm getting my years mixed up. Where's that rune? Oh, here it is. Oh. I already dealt with the... Okay. Really need to upgrade my symbols a lot. Oh yeah, and also I did the calculation as well, like how much total mesas you need to upgrade all the symbols to 20, level 20. And it's about like little less than 10 mil, I think. I don't know how much it was exactly, but I did the calculations and I need a lot of mesas to upgrade all these symbols in the end. Oh my god, why is my pet like this? Basically, yesterday I did a lot of calculations with arcane symbols, and my brain just kind of fried a little bit because I was like, that's a lot I need. Yeah, this thing is a little more ridiculous to deal with because the map is a lot bigger and trying to get all these rise coins is actually much more difficult. Because I had to jump all over the map to get them all. also another thing I did, like, look into is that, a lot of EXP is needed to get from level 230 to 240. And I'm like, oh dear. It's gonna be a lot. Okay, just in case there's new story stuff. They're much stronger than xenoroids. The Erda will take whatever form it thinks it needs to protect itself. Sometimes that includes incredible strength. That incredible strength is slowing us down. Where are we going anyway? Okay. Unexpected enemy 2. Oh god. Give me a second. To not deal with the anti-AFK enemies. Okay. You'll see soon enough. And now that you've decreased their numbers, let's continue onward. I'll meet you at the path to the Coral Forest 4. Okay. Okay, let's jump away. Okay, just deal with the loud noise for a bit. There we go. Okay. There are xenoroids here too. Is that coral growing on them? Unexpected enemy 3. These enemies must hold some significance for you if this is the form the Erda chose to mimic from your memory. Well, I have to fight them more often than I'd like, yeah. They're clearly a very prominent figure in your mind. For the time being, reduce their numbers by 200 as before. Okay, I'm starting to get the flying fish a weird voice. Okay. I also messed up collecting coins a bit because I forgot one little coin last time. Because when you're collecting the coins here, well, it's actually points, but technically the coins, like there would be like an even amount of number, like 5, 10, 15 kind of thing. And of course I missed one, so now it's like 1 point off from that, so... Well, it's not really that important, but it actually kind of bugs me. And also from like looking into the arcane symbol stuff, from the pace I'm going at, if I actually do my dailies every single day and have the mesos for it, I could actually max out my Choo Choo Island fairly quickly, the symbol. But of course, that requires a lot of mesos, and I kind of don't have enough. I'm trying to, like, sort of my goal here is, like, I should probably consider getting a... Thanks for the follow. But, like, I'm trying to consider, like, saving up a lot of mesos so I could have it solely for upgrading arcane symbols. Because I think at the rate I'm going at, like, based on how much I need now, I think I need 7 billion mesos in the game. Which is why I'm making sure I loot all the money. Because I need to upgrade these symbols. Of course, I shouldn't worry about it. I mean, the maxing it out is not really necessary, like, yet where I am. Because the final area, like, you only need 880 to get, like, average damage and dealt damage on, like, but you have to max it out in order to get the damage dealt 1 point. then to actually fight the Black Mage, which I'm not gonna bother doing, like, because in order to fight him normally and not through story mode, you need to have your arcane symbols maxed out, which is insane. What else? And also trying to upgrade these symbols will take roughly a year if you just do dailies. Thankfully, events give you arcane symbols for free, so you don't have to deal with all that so much. Speaking of which, I should probably upgrade my Vanishing River, max it out. Because of course at this point I haven't maxed it out and I'm already like doing, like, gaining not much EXP from it, so it's like I should probably max that out by now. But thankfully there's going to be a new dungeon added in a few days. Technically it's already in the game as it's on the map already. But it won't, I didn't pay attention to the date, but I think it's the beginning of the first week of August when it comes out. So yeah, obviously I will stream that storyline. And also, I get more arcane symbols from it, too. Also, let me go get these coins. I mean, it doesn't matter. At least I don't have to actually manually loot the points. They could just fly up to me and it's fine. Also, yeah, I think at this point I should probably consider buying arcane symbols every event so I could upgrade my things faster. Of course I shouldn't do it too fast because it costs so much mesos. I only have like 2 billion mesos right now. I mean, that is a lot, but it's like, oh, wait. Okay. I almost forgot. I know there's probably no voice acting, but I want to have the sound effects on. Okay. No matter how many I defeat, there are always more. Wonderful, isn't it? The ability for the Erda to be born anew? Wonderful isn't exactly the first thing that comes to mind. Wait, I can sense her nearby. She's much closer than I expected. Her? Who are you talking about? Tana. Her presence alone is enough to affect even me. Let's proceed with caution. She's directly ahead. Oh. Isn't that Arcarium? Who's that next to him? Nah. Your mental state appears to be deteriorating. Who are you? Who am I? Why do I hurt? Your name is Tana. Do not fear. The Great One is waiting for you. He can keep you from pain if you share your power with him. The Great One. You mean the Black Mage? Yes, I remember. But didn't he seal me away? He did, but it was for your own safety. In sealing you away, he saved you from unbearable pain and eventual madness. You should be grateful to him. But we've already been through this many times. We don't have time to repeat it again. They're going to get away! Can you catch up to them? I'll explain more later, but we must get that girl away from Arcarium now. She doesn't understand the damage she could do. I'll do my best. Arcarium! Stop right there! Angel? What are you doing following me? How dare you interfere? Interference? No. No! Whoa, why is the river's current getting stronger? What's going on? It's Tana. She's scared, and her power is unbelievably strong. She's affecting everything in the area. I can barely withstand her influence. How is she doing it? And where did that castle come from? True effort? How can I still be here? No! Not again. She's regressing. We need to get out of here, or we'll get caught in her memory loop. How? Nah. This power is too much. You must maintain control of yourself, Tana. Have you managed to calm your mind again? I think so. But that castle, that can't be real. It is at once real and not real. Your mind has made it real. Now, come with me. No! Oh, that looks pretty. We're safe here. What happened? Isn't that the sealed castle of Critias? Only an imitation, just a shell. It's a sort of Morass, if you will. Also, to the question, chat, I've been playing Maplestory since 2009. Morass? My throat. Yes, it's a distorted plane of existence that has been created from Tana's memory. We see it as it exists in her mind, but in actuality, it's a living coral reef that has been transformed. So it's mimicking her memories? But I thought the monsters I saw were from my mind. Correct, but Tana's memory has overridden everything now. You see, her power exceeds that of the Black Mage. What? Her power is even strong enough to disrupt the Urda here. That's why the Black Mage wants her. We cannot allow Arcarium to exploit Tana's power. Quickly, they're headed that way. Let's get moving then. Okay. Let's go. And also, to kind of point out, I am aware of what the storyline, all the storylines in Arcane River are about. Except for the side one in Chuchu Island that hasn't been released yet, which is this area. I obviously don't know that storyline, but I do know the rest of it. Does Tana really want to help the Black Mage destroy the world? It is unlikely she knows what she's doing. The Black Mage is taking advantage of her weakened mental state, so she could be convinced to stop. Perhaps, but you must be careful. If something goes wrong, you could end up stuck in that place forever. But it could be our only chance to rescue Tana. Yes, but remember, the Morass is incredibly... Incredibly what? Hecatonian Year 52. Truefet Square. What? What's going on? A bit more to the right. Slowly. Slowly. What a wonderful day, don't you think? Dad, look! Good afternoon, soldier. Ma'am? Where am I? Where's the flying fish? Last I remember, we were at the bottom of the sea. There was something about a mission in the Arcane River. The Arcane River! We were following the Black Mage. going. Thanks, Shay. I'll be sure to put this money to good use. Darksight. Huh. You'll never find me while I'm invisible. Jean, you come back here with my money or you're gonna get it. What is happening? Off they go again. Jean, Shay, don't run in the street. It's dangerous. Okay. Oh wait, oh god. Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, enemies are gonna be tougher here. Yep. Oh god. Okay, burn up 10. Not gonna bother with that. Okay. Okay. Morass. A boy and the girl. Huh. Found you. My magic wore off already? Yes. Now give back my money. Nah, I think I'll just, give it to these cats. Look, kitties. Shiny new toys. No. Bad kitties. Those aren't toys. Better hurry up and catch them, or those cats will run off with all your cash. Come here, kitty. Come on. Remember. I'm kind of struggling as to what his name is supposed to be pronounced, and I think I'm butchering it so many times. Remember. Sean, Jean, the thief always has a backup plan. Meow. Had to get back all the coins they took. Prettiest. Okay, sound effects off because it's gonna get super loud. Oops, that's the wrong button. Jean or Jean? I feel like I want to say Jean? I don't know. I'm just gonna interchange it so many times. I feel like people who are watching this on YouTube are like, it's actually pronounced like this. I'm like, well, it's kind of too late. Because I'm gonna be doing this whole thing in one sitting. Can't forget about the rise points. Say Sean? I think I'll say that, because I really don't know. So apparently, from what I can tell, we are exploring the memories, I guess. That's why we somehow have an identity crisis going on. Okay, now that I think about it, I recall reading through the storyline at least. I never seen the videos, I never seen the images, I guess. But I do know what goes on. I think for most of the storylines in this game, I have a clear idea what happens, but I don't know too much. Because half the time I kind of want to play it myself, but of course this area is like requires such a high level to get to. And I'm like, I kind of want to like experience it myself, so now that I think about it, I pretty much have gone through 3 Arcane River areas in this entire year now, because I started the year reaching level 220, which unlocked Lane, and then sometime in April, if I'm correct, because I think that's when I streamed it. Not Lotcha Lane, but when I reached level 225 and streamed the Arcana story. Of course, that split into 2 streams because I got lazy on the first stream. And now I'm level 230 and doing Morass, so. And the next area, the 6th area, Espera, is at level 235. And as you can tell, my XP bar is very, like, small numbers. Okay, I'm trying to find all the coins real quick. There we go. I haven't even got on all the things yet. Hopefully by the end of the year I might reach level 235. So I could do Espera next. But of course, I shouldn't ignore my dailies because, you know, I had to get the symbols upgraded. Not it. What's the highest area? 640 is the average I need. Okay. I usually try to get it up to the average, but of course, that would mean a lot of mesos have to be spent to upgrade the symbols. I should really max out Vanishing River and Chuchu Island symbols, though. Because I'm already a really high level. Well, not too much of a higher level, but I'm not gonna get full EXP from the enemies anymore. Oh yeah, and of course the Tenebris area in normal game, I would have to be level 245. But of course, by that point, I should really get my symbols maxed out, because they will require, maxed out symbols. I still regret, I never did the Tenebris stuff myself, because, as I said in my previous streams, I never read the patch notes, and like when the event came out, because I thought it wasn't going to be like, I thought it was like you actually have to be level 240 or something. And yeah. So yeah, now on I'm reading the patch notes. Not making the same mistake. Thankfully I didn't for Cernium, because that content's not even released yet permanently. Anyways. I barely managed to track all of them down. Just wait until I catch you, Jean. I'll pronounce his name as Jean. I don't really know. Alright, bring it down a bit. Careful. Careful. All that work for no payoff. And now I'm hungry too. Another traveler. Maybe I can scrounge up a meal after all. Oh my god. Huh? You. I didn't expect you. What does that mean? Wait! Stop! The rope's fraying! It's about to snap! Take cover! Ah. Ouch. Why did she push me? There's been a horrible accident. Accident? That flash of light. This can't be. All those people just disappeared? What happened? I don't know. I was told it was an ordinary anti-magic stone. Hey, look! What's happening over there? She reformed right there before our eyes. I couldn't look away. She was beyond human. It was terrifying, but magnificent. Hecatonian, year 54. Truefet Square. Whoa, what just happened? Angel, snap out of it! Huh? What? Who is that? It's me, the flying fish, remember? What just happened? Why am I incredulous? Am I Shay? Angel? Witch? As I warned you, you forgot you are not part of that world. It's also jumbled. We've been absorbed into Tana's memory. Your mind is inhabiting someone from her memory now. Did she do this? No, she's a prisoner of the Morass, just as you are. Morass. Those trapped in the coral forest Morass become lost in memories of the past. They'll remain in those memories forever, eventually becoming an Erda themselves. What? How do I stop it? Why did I come here in the first place? You wanted to discover Tana's identity and rescue her. Okay, yeah, I remember that now. There's a way out, right? Well, this is Tana's memory, so it depends whether you can break her out of the memory loop and... What? I can't hear you! Flying fish? Flying fish! What are all those candles for? Courteous, a memorial for those lost on that fateful day. Oh boy, that was a lot of exposition. Okay. Hailing the chief. A soldier said that merchant will arrive soon. Merchant? Oh god, bad lag. One of the deliveries for the reception is late. Could you go get it? Oh, sure. I'll go get it. Just head to the right. You can't miss it. May as well gather information until the flying fish contacts me again. Okay, so we're not having an identity crisis again yet. Uh-oh, these NPCs. Okay. Hey, old man. Did you not hear me, or are you just stupid? I said pay up. You want the Primo market spot. You've got to fork over the dough. Well, you see, business has been down lately. That man seems to be in trouble. A frightening rumor, 1. Is there a problem here? Nothing that concerns you. Get lost. Oh, Shay, perfect timing. Help me out here. Back off, you greedy thugs. This guy's a priest of the great temple. Priest? So Shay's a priest. Oh, you are? Well, we'll just take this and get out of your way then. Hey, give that back. You can't just go around taking anything you want. That's my livelihood you're running off with. Shay, would you please get my ripe apples back from them? Business is bad enough as it is. Thanks. They'll be in Boy Boulevard. Really? Okay, where's that? so it's probably just a bunch of enemies, so... Oh god, the stupid bird! Oh, yeah, that was also something a bit recent I learned. That, those creatures that, those enemies that, like, appear and they're flying and do a lot of damage. Basically, the reason they exist is to prevent people from AFKing in the maps. It's like a punishment for being away from the keyboard for too long. So yeah, that's what I learned. It's kind of annoying. Well, at least for the first area of Arcane River. When you have to do that quest where you actually have to defeat these enemies at 0 arcane force. And it's really difficult. Anyways, we're collecting apples from these gangsters. This map is actually much bigger. I forgot about this. I'm also doing the maple relay. So, getting the things. We gotta loot all these. Okay, I'm almost maxed out on it, so... Also a little something about my character here. I didn't really mention this. I don't think I ever mentioned it much in general, but obviously I'm playing Angelic Buster. I created this character when the class was first released back in 2013. And it took me 3 years to get to level 200 because I was always on and off with the game. And that was like 2016. Sometime around Heroes of Maple, like, Blockbuster was released. And, what else? Oops, I didn't mean to press that button. Let me get this. And of course, 2016 was 4 years ago, so it's like, this is like, I've only gotten 30 additional levels within that much time. And to be fair, leveling is not that easy when you're past level 200. Like about like somewhere between 5 to 10 levels was mostly the Typhoon Growth Potion. So, it's not easy. It's like every day, it's like grinding 10% of EXP is the best way to like get like faster with leveling up. Of course, I don't have that much dedication in my time, so I'm finished that thing, but I kind of want to make use of the rune. so I'm gonna grind a bit more. Oh, and also the, like, originally it was like about like 105 billion EXP, and now it just like multiplied to like 174 billion EXP to level 2, like 231. And of course I only got like 2% of EXP now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably finish this up. I'm almost done with the coins, so... Okay, I think yeah, I maxed it out now. Okay. Okay, now I reached my coin limit for today. Thanks, I could also get this. Oh yeah, I'm also trying to max out my, traits in this game. I've only got Charm maxed out. I'm trying to get, like, Ambition next maxed out. Like, it's not really necessary, but I just kind of want the achievements for it on my, like, achieved on my main. Okay, that's enough. 2.88% of EXP. It's gonna take a long time to get to level 235. At least Typhoon Growth Potions go up to 240, so I had to make sure I get those every time an event happens. Let me go check something real quick. Okay, I want to make use of this. I am also trying to get more of the monster collection for fun. Anyways. Thank you so much. Now I can get this food delivered. I'm glad I could help. Also, do you know anything about that crystal disaster? Disaster? Well, it's been quite a while. Didn't it happen before you left for your studies? I heard there was a survivor. I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I should try asking someone else. I mean, you should try asking someone else. Maybe the pottery shop lady over there? Okay. Frightening rumor 2. Oh, hello. Yes, there was a survivor. I'd be happy to tell you, but... would you mind doing me a favor first? A favor? Yes, please. I'm really in a fix, and that lazy guard there is no help at all. Would you teach the strong gangsters a lesson about manners? They always cause trouble around here, and it's really hurting my business. Who you're calling lazy? I told you my old knee injury is getting to me today. Injury. Don't you play the helpless victim with me? It seemed just fine this afternoon when you chased down that vendor and rescued a meat pie from him. If only my problem was having too many meat pies on my hands. Will you please help me out, Shay? Thank you. Teach around 200 strong gangsters some manners. Okay, Bully Boulevard 3. Thanks for helping out, Shay. I do it myself, you know, but my back... it's just really been a problem lately. I'll quit your belly aching. Shay's already agreed to do your job for you. Okay, let's go. Adding all the buffs. Oh yeah, I also had to upgrade node stones as well. Because I haven't maxed out anything with it yet. Okay, this is a huge map. How much damage are they doing? 200. So, pretty much not too much, but it's still, like, significant amount of damage. My pet. I still want to try to get to level 235 though, so I can at least start like leveling up the last symbol I get. Because we have a total of 6 we get, obviously from all this, Arcane River stuff. And of course, after this one, I would only get about, like, I would only get the 5th one, the 5th arcane symbol, so... I think I'm right, I think Morass and Espera will take longer, because... Because I don't think there's anything else you can do to get the symbols except for daily quest, so... Oh yeah, there's also that level 240 dungeon that KMS is getting as well. It's kind of nice that they're adding one because the gap between Espera's like required level to start it and the Tenebris area, at least like Moonbridge, is like a whole 10 levels. So it's kind of nice that they're adding a new area, but of course I won't be able to play it unless I'm actually level 240, so that's still going to be a ways off. Also, I like how I could tell myself, oh, it's only 10 levels away, and I'm like, yeah, 10 levels of probably weeks of grinding to get. Also, even if I do like try 10% of EXP a day, it's gonna be like obviously a long time until I'm able to get anywhere. That would mean like, oh, yeah, that would, yeah. That requires a lot of grinding. I was gonna do it yesterday, but... Yesterday was when I actually reached level 230, and I was like kinda exhausted, so... Also, even if I do achievement hunting, it's not kind of worth it for the level up part, because what, like, 2 achievements is like, reach level 250, like, in each, like, class type. So, like, obviously, Angelic Buster is a pirate, so it would be qualified under the pirate class. But, of course, that's only one character. And I looked up, and there was also an achievement for level 275 and getting to 5 classes. I'm like, forget that, there's no way. I'd rather watch paint dry than actually do that, honestly. But of course, the achievements are only there for fun and, like, just for, like, the fun of it. Of course, I did do a lot of achievement hunting to get to, silver? So, I just walked past the door. Okay, let's get the pigeon. monument in the center square? Mm-hmm, yes. It was placed after that anti-magic stone fell and broke all those years ago. The moment that stone shattered, everyone in the vicinity disappeared without a trace. It was so sad. Is it true there was a survivor? You mean the Angel of Death? People call her the Angel of Death? Yes, I mean, she was quite a frightening sight. I'll never forget her. Couldn't sleep for days after that. She just vanished and rematerialized like it was nothing. And the way she looked too, that darkness, her eyes. Only someone incredibly powerful could have managed something like that. I suppose that's why they took such an interest in her. Who took an interest in her? What happened to her? The soldiers. Once they got a hold of her, no one ever saw her again. There have been rumors, though. You know, there's one person who might know more. He's been asking about those rumors too, but I haven't seen him lately. Who's that? Well, Jean, of course. He was the last one to see her alive, or so they say. Jean. I'll have to track him down. Thanks. What's this journal doing in your bag? What does it belong to? Why is it glowing? Maybe you should take a look at it. Okay. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Frightening Rumor 3. Of course, dear. It was good to see you again. Oh, there's one more thing. A researcher came by looking for you. It seemed urgent. You may want to find him. Okay. You're late. I looked for you everywhere. I was worried something might have happened. A high priest already arrived and went straight to the observatory. I thought you were going to arrive with him. High priest? Anyway, you should go see him. You've never met the high priest before today, right, Shay? Not yet. Welcome. You must be tired from your journey. I'm fine. Sir, what are you looking at? I've never seen a bird fly that high. Ah, yes, sir. The birds in Critias are known for that. I once heard a tale of a man who went blind from staring at the skies, wishing to become one of them. It's a miracle that blindness was the worst of it. What? Humans have a remarkable stubbornness that defies even grievous injury. Arcarium? Arcarium, the high priest. As a boy, he displayed remarkable devotion to the goddess, earning himself a coveted position high in her ranks. It was a great honor to work with him. However, I was never comfortable with his pessimism or stony expression. Looking back, I know he was truly cold-blooded. If the high priest was Arcarium, then Tana and Arcarium already knew each other. These two must be connected to the ceiling of Critias. But where are we? Is this Truefet's dungeon? This place is creepy. Hecatonian Year 54. Truefet Dungeon. Oh. Tana. Truth behind the rumor. Do you know who I am? What do you mean? No one remembers me. I remember no one. All I have is my name. What? But you. I know you. She looks like she's in pain. We're only testing whether we can transfer her regenerative power to others. The subject is fine. It's just a side effect of the daily experiments. Daily? Yes. If the experiment fails, the test recipients vanish. But her power enables her body to restore itself perfectly every time. She's barely even aware of it happening. Oh my gosh. Isn't this inhumane? Whatever she looks and acts like, she's not human. What you see is a shell formed by the power she possesses. Oh, isn't this whole trope so familiar to me? I'll explain later. She barely even exists at all. She experiences no emotion, desire, or memory. But I'm not explaining this well. The notes in our research journal explain far better than I can. I'll get it for you. Anyways, as I kind of mentioned in the middle of all that. So, I'm watching a game at the moment from, like, a stream series. Later today's the next stream that they're doing, and a couple weeks ago or something, they started the backstory for this character in the game. And basically, it's pretty much like this. Well, in terms of, oh, they may look human, but they're not human, and it's like, but they have a heart, and it's like, who cares? I'm like, and I'm also like thinking that, like, I hope those characters got the punishment they deserve for treating someone with a heart inhumane. So that's what I'm gonna say. Okay. In search of the diary. The research journal seems to be missing. One of our researchers recently had a bit of a scare in the lower dungeon. They must have dropped it there before they ran out. The flickering torchlight in the corridor plays tricks on your eyes. Our rather flighty researchers tend to let their imaginations run away with them. After that last incident, I haven't been able to get any of them to go down there anymore. You're the only one left that will go down there. Would you look for the missing journal entries? Sure. Sure! We just say exactly. I have the entry for Hecatonian Year 53, Month 9, Day 18. It will be the most helpful, but you'll need the prior entries to get a proper understanding. You'll find them in either, Shadow Dance Hall, Hall 2 or 3. Okay. Where are we? Okay, let's go here. Disregard the loud noise as I jump through the area. Oh boy, this is loud. Ow! Loud, 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 loud. Oh my god. Is there a place I could... Oh my god, that was so loud. Okay. That was incredibly loud. Also, after we go back to a safe zone, I'll take a 2-minute break then. Oh right, I need to get rid of this. It's already been... Wow. Time really flows by quickly when you're doing a storyline. Also, I'm trying to refrain from talking too much because, you know, I'm reading all the dialogue, so... Okay, no bounty portals right now. trying to avoid using one of my skills because the music changes with it, and I don't want to like ruin the immersion at the moment. It'll be exciting to go to Tenebris. I did at least watch Tenebris on YouTube though, because I kind of was bad at like not reading the patch notes, so. Wait, did I loot anything? No. Is this hunt? Oh, there we go. It's hidden among the shadows. Let me go grind a bit, a little. Okay, so, okay, this is it, right? I think. Okay, let's go loot these items real quick and leave. Actually, a little more grinding, too. Come on, loot the items. Okay, I think we're in a safe place. So I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and return when I'm done. Has my mic been off this whole time? Oh no. I think my mic's been off this whole time, guys. I just noticed my thing was blinking, and I was like, just talking? Oh my god. Did I seriously read all that and... oh my god. Well, at least you guys can read the screen. Are you... oh gosh, I hate myself. Well, I'm gonna find out how much was I muted for. I think since my break, which was about like an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm gonna put a note to self on my desk and tell me, if my microphone's flashing, it's muted. Because I feel so dumb, and I need to make sure I do that. So I basically read dialogue, having no idea that none of it probably recorded in the span of the entire time since my break. I probably did. Aww. So basically, okay, if anyone's gonna rewatch this pod later, basically there was a lot of silence, especially around like when I was doing quest stuff before, helping Flying Fish slash Jean, like with the memory fragments, like around that part, let's say that. Wait, that means I did it. I read all those entries, but none of you heard me read it. Oh my god. I had to rewatch my VOD to see what happens. Oh my god. That's so embarrassing. Like, I've just been sitting in the game. You guys probably saw me, like, sitting in the game for, like... It seems like I didn't read, but I did. But it didn't record my voice this whole time. Ah, please don't tell me it was. Basically, to summarize, I basically read all the dialogue, which you probably have not heard. Like, the hour of it, or something. And... I was talking about, like... I was talking about a few things. I was talking about Origami King a bit. Okay, I don't even know when this happened, though. Which is why I had to explain this awkwardly. I was talking about, like, making a voice impression really well, which I can't really do on command unless I read dialogue from the game, Origami King. And... and obviously I was reading dialogue. All the times I paused awkwardly, it was actually me reading it, but I don't think my mic was recording at the time. So, I was having so much fun reading it too. Well, the good news, at least my videos are at a high quality when I record them, so you guys would probably have an easier time reading it, on stream anyway, but still. When I take my... oh yeah, that's also the thing. It's like, you know, when I do take breaks, like, sometimes when I press the button, it doesn't mute, so it takes twice to, like, fix... I hate everything. But anyways, to summarize why the random silence, if that was the case for, like, 2-ish hours, I was talking about a bunch of stuff. I was talking about, like, why, like, immortality or something. I don't know if it was before break or not. And I was talking about voice stuff. I was also talking about how, like, it's so messed up that was all happening. And then I was like, okay, maybe the researcher was Shay, because this, like, based on atonement and the dialogue thereafter. And yeah, I was discussing how this might be leading into Esfera, because I haven't gotten into Daily Quest Unlock, and we are setting up for Esfera's storyline, which obviously I won't be able to do until level 235, because it will take me probably the rest of the year to get to 235 in level. So yeah. And also I did die while I was trying to find Arcarium. Thankfully, I don't think I lost EXP, because if I did, I probably would have lost all my EXP in that moment, so... yeah. Anyways, I had no idea. I'm gonna put a note to self, so this will never happen again. And hopefully this is the last time it happens. Anyways. Okay. Did you gather all of the memory glass items? Alright, let's get on with it. What does this memory hold, I wonder? Great! I found out where she went. Let's go. Okay. The traces lead this way. Oh, look at that, Angel. Sorry if I'm messing up with reading. That's a huge dimensional gate. The Yarda from the surroundings is being pulled in. She opened the door. Let's get closer. Is it safe to pass through? You'll know after we try. Oh. What the heck? You just pushed me! We didn't know what would happen if we went through. But we're fine. We're not even a tiny bit hurt. And this is not your first time falling. Why are you so surprised? Why that... But why couldn't we pass through there? Let's try again. Ow, my nose. I think something is blocking us. Well, we can be certain she went this way. And that means she blocked the way to prevent us from following. What? I just felt a shake. Ah! Angel! What was that? Sean, are you okay? Did he end up somewhere else? Sean, where are you? Flying fish. Wake up, fish. Flying fish, wake up. I think the shock was too much. Wait. Flying fish definitely said, my memories will be stable for a while if I absorb memory slither items. They're known for gathering and clarifying scattered memories. It's like that buzz you get from an energy drink, except on a galactic scale. Yeah, memory slither might do the trick. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. I'll gather them and get them to John. Okay, every monster. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I really need to know this right now. Thankfully, Twitch kind of lets you go back into a VOD. Like, that's something new. Dang it. Did I seriously not read? Wait, could I do that on here? Sort of. Oh wow, that is... Yeah, I seriously... Yeah, you guys have gotten no commentary for about 2 hours. How did it... Okay, the weird thing is, how did I not notice? I have OBS on my monitor right now, always when I stream. Like, it's right next to chat, so I'll also read chat. How did I fail to notice my microphone bar not moving within that entire time. I guess I could do a little bit of editing so you only get dialogue, I guess. I forgot to change the audio because I'm that upset with myself. That's so... I really don't like that happening. I was having so much fun reading the dialogue too, and all my hard work is just gone because I didn't record my voice. It's kind of like, okay, as someone, I'm an aspiring voice actor, by the way, and I practice, and kind of reading from video games is like really good practice for me. I mean, I know my reading skills weren't very not really like good in terms of like voice acting wise, but it was good practice, and the fact that it's like, imagine if I start voice acting and I was going to do like an audition, and then for some reason my microphone cuts off and I don't realize it at all for like, let's say 20 minutes of... I don't know how long sessions are. I still need to look into it on the side over these few days, but... like, basically, it's like, imagine me recording for like 10 minutes. Like, for like an audition. I'm like, oh wow, it's so good, but I wasn't paying attention to my screen and the fact that the microphone wasn't on. And that would just mean all my hard work is just ruined in that much time because I didn't pay attention. I really hate that. Why? Why is it like this? Why do I do this by accident? Why? Yeah, so I'll probably have to do some little cuts, like editing, where it's like it's only the dialogue you see instead of me just roaming around through reading. I'm so mad. How did I not notice? Well, I also had to put in a description that my mic was muted for like that much time. Yeah, so basically it was since the break, and since I came back from it, my mic's been muted. I'm so mad at myself. It's easier if I leave the mic on, but you could just hear me opening the door, and I don't want to have anyone hear me, like, listen to me open my own door, just, like, so, Well, either way, at least it's still been recorded, though. Like, and at least my videos are high quality anyway. I mean, 720 is not HD anymore, but it's better than, like, lower. So, like, I'm just saying, it's like, if anyone wants to see the Morass stuff from mine, it's like, that's why. And also, it's for the people who would be asking this in the VOD, like, hey, why weren't you reading? Well, you'll find out in, like, about 2 hours of the video. Or you can just read the description just to know that I was an idiot and left the microphone unmuted this whole time. I mean, muted this whole time. What did I say? Unmuted. I just... Anyways. Okay. Flying fish, wake up! Nah. Crumbling memories. Are you okay? Shay? I'm kidding. My head. I must have taken a bigger shock than I thought. Can't believe he's joking in this situation. What was that? Just... Oh, look over there, Angel. Oh. Treffet is disappearing? The moment she left this place, her influence began to fade. That means that everything will start changing back to their original forms. But if it goes back to being the Coral Forest, we'll lose Tanna's trail, right? Exactly. So let's book it back to Treffet outskirts. And again, as I probably said, we must stop the evaporating Urdas. All Treffet will disappear if this continues. As I said in the time I muted, beware your ears with the loud sounds. Also, you know what else sucks? I know I keep going on about this, but seriously, my mic's been muted for 1.5 hours. That means 1.5 hours of my reading being gone forever. And it's like, I was having so much fun reading the dialogue too, so that just makes me so upset. Anyways, not yet time. I never thought it would all come apart so quickly. It's because she left this place. Her power really is the only thing holding it together. Without her constant influence, it returns to its natural state. What about following her trail, though? That's why we have to hold this place together until we find it. And Angel, I'll be depending on you for that. But there is some good news in this mess. Huh? I can turn back into the flying fish, so long as I'm free of her influence. But right now, you had to stay here until the clue is found, right? And there's the problem that no one knows when I'll return to being the flying fish. Anyways, this place needs to be maintained until the clue is found. So if you could, get some memory letters for me from time to time. I will. You might want to help the Urdas in Treffet as you look for clues. They might know something useful, just like the researcher in the research lab did. Helping. It's what I do best. I'll get a request from the Urdas. That way you don't have to run around finding out what they all want. Oh, thank you. Every little bit helps. Right. Now let's get to work. Okay, we have unlocked a daily quest. Oh my god, that's a lot of reading. Oh my throat. Seriously, if I didn't... I'm so mad. It really has been an hour, at least an hour and a half. Seriously, if that didn't happen, I would have... I'm so mad. Pouty face. Anyways, yeah, we finished Morass. Sorry if about an hour and a half of the content was not read because I didn't realize I was muted in that entire time. Friendly reminder. Pay attention to the recording blinking light on the microphone. If it's blinking, it's off. When I noticed that, I was so mad. I was like, wait, don't tell me. And it was. Thankfully, Twitch did have a system that I could check the VOD as it was during my stream. So, yeah, I proved it by knowing that I did not speak in that entire time. Because I knew I was talking a lot today, so... I'm gonna end the stream soon anyway, because I've been going over 3.5 hours reading dialogue with an hour and a half of it not being recorded this whole time. I'm so mad. Still mad. Also, meanwhile, we could take out the audio. So yeah, next area is at level 235. Okay, day and Rapid. 2, 3, and 4. Let's go there. Let me go get this exploration. Okay, let me just summarize what I've talked about in between, because I don't think I have quite, like, had it recorded. There we go. Morass. Explored. Come on, let's get out of here. So, basically... the microphone's been muted since I took a break. That 2-minute break. And you'll be like, why are you not talking? Because I didn't realize I clicked on it, yes. But sometimes I had to click the microphone twice. Which really sucks. Like, you'll hear it right now, like this clicky noise. Like that, if you could hear it. Right now, it did record again. But sometimes it doesn't do it properly, and I had to press it twice. I think it's because I don't click it correctly, but still, so basically, something I did talk about in between all that was about immortality, and I was like, why is with people always wanting to get immortality? Because I comment on how it's, like, immortality sucks, basically, and basically I also mentioned Surf at the end again, and how immortality, I basically emphasized that as well, where I really don't know if I said this before the break, which makes it really, really that much harder. But, I talked about how in that series, basically there's a character who was turned into a vampire. At the beginning, he pretty much wasn't completely turned because he didn't want to be immortal. That's why he aged a bit in the story. And, yeah, basically the moral of the point is, like, immortality sucks. And, this person's jumping around on me. And, yeah, that's what I mentioned. I made a comment about how much immortality was, like, it really sucks. And, what else? Okay, so yeah, that was something I talked about. I also mentioned, moments ago, that I talked about, like, voice suppressions. And, I'm so mad. Why did it mute? Why did I not pay attention? Anyways, what else did I say? Basically, obviously, one thing, I read all the dialogue, so I read the entire, like, book. Like, you guys could read it fine, so it's no trouble. Like, basically, okay, obviously I read these two things there. And then I think it took a break, and then I read this, which was not recorded. Yeah, basically the king, I think I reacted to this with, like, how it was messed up. And I was also like, oh yeah, I don't know if I did mention it before I, like, took a break, but I was mentioning how it reminded me a bit of Persona. I won't say what it is because it's spoilery. Okay, I'm just gonna use this to sell items because I'm lazy. But anyways, like, I mentioned Persona a bit, the Persona series. I didn't mention something quite directly, but I was, like, talking about how the situation of Tana being treated like an object for experiments was similar to was similar to, like, how, a particular thing in the Persona series that I cannot say, because it's just in case, because, you know, it's probably a spoiler for you people, if you haven't seen Persona. But to the people who did, and it's related to the side games, the spin-offs. I'll say that, but I won't say directly what I mean. So yeah, that's what I said. And again, I did read the dialogue. At least you guys could still read it. I'm just more mad at myself for not unmuting my mic, so you hear my lovely voice work. Because I really loved how I read Tana's dialogue. God, and that was so... so mad at myself. And also I did get ideas, like, why can't I just record my lines and put it into editing? And I'm like, yeah, that would be smart, but I don't have an editing software. I kind of did, but it won't let me render in 60 frames, so yeah. Okay, that player was teleporting. But anyways, I think that summarizes what I talked about. I didn't really say much. I was pretty much silent when I was fighting the enemies. Didn't really say much. Oh yeah, I did talk a lot about, like, level stuff, so that was pretty much it. Yeah, it was pretty much... most of what I said was, like... you see how the next area is level 235? For me, one thing I mentioned about it is that I don't think I'm ever gonna be reaching that level anytime soon. Like, it'll probably be the end of this year that I reach level 235. At the rate I go, like I'm at right now. I'm only at 4.63% EXP. And that was just like, not much. So yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna say. I'm so frustrated at myself, but... I'll figure out if... I hope no one minds that, like, mind that my mic's been muted, and I thought, and all that time I thought I was recording it was not recorded at all. So mad! I loved my performance! I was reading it so well! But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm exhausted. Been going on for almost 4 hours. Hopefully when I do the Espera storyline in probably the end of the year. Because, you know. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to say, if it was recorded, like, you would have heard a tint of anger at the characters for doing what they did, the bad people, in the story. You would hear my voice being angry, but, of course, I didn't really make comments on it in between because sometimes when I read stories, I usually tend to not speak so much. But, yeah, that was also something. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. 4 hours. I've been reading all that time. Even if it wasn't recorded, I was reading it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next stream.